Yer. Yer. Alright, how to make. How to write. Yer. Alright, let's do this. How to write the GMO AP language synthesis essay. Yay, this is fun. First of all, read the directions. Alright, that's the essay question. Don't even read the prompt. Don't even waste your time unless you know nothing about GMOs. Here's the question. Read it for yourself. Now, start thinking about the possible arguments. Look, it's not as simple as yes and no. It's a yes, no, or a maybes. Maybe they should play a major role. Maybe they shouldn't play a major role. And maybe they should play a major role, but the public should still know what they're eating. Alright, just read the screen. Now, read all 7 sources. Treat them like they're the most exciting thing you'll ever read in your life. I did that, and I really got into it. All right, make believe you're a congressional member, and you have to argue this before the Senate. Synthesize and choose a side. All right, and then fight for a point of view. Yes, no, or maybe. You can even say yes is right, no is partial right, so maybe is the answer. Okay, or you can say yes is right, no they're definitely wrong, and there's not even a maybe because yes they're definitely right. Let's see what I chose. Source A. See how I read it and actually got into it? What is this thing called? Is genetically modified food healthy? And the whole article says that they are. Okay, look, there's a risk saying that the BT toxins in babies, 93% of the pregnant women. I don't know if any pregnant women or babies who are unhealthy because of GMOs. And it says, oh, mice were harmed by GMOs. Guess what? We're not mice. Now, here's the second half of the essays. Bottom line, you cannot lump all GM foods together because they all have different modified genes. And the WHO believes that GM foods are not likely to present any risk. Now, if the WHO and Roger Daltrey believe that GMOs are safe, then I believe that GMOs are safe. But that's only source A. Let's move on. Source B. Genetically modified crops are the key to human survival. Look at this. We need GMOs to survive, according to the UK's chief scientist. Stop being a damn hipster, shopping at Whole Foods, believing that you need organic goods. Alright? Yeah. According to this article, widespread food shortages, public unrest, it's all for not because GMOs are safe. Solve all these problems with GMOs. Continue the article. I just boxed in whatever's important. Am I going to use all those quotes? No. But at least I know where to look now, compared to the fool who didn't mark anything else. Damn liberals always getting involved, telling us what to do, whining about GMOs when they can actually save lives. Alright? They're too busy growing their beards. Moving on. Source C, look at this. This is crap. I'm not even going to use this. You only have to use 3 of the 7. I'm just going to skip this. Now, source D, look at this. The benefits. See? GMOs are good. Now, the controversies, you have to address these. But I'm just going to show you one big word. Potential. Potential. I had potential growing up. Look, I became a teacher. They say that GMOs have the potential to do wrong. But there's no proof. Our main concern is saving lives. Now, here's more about the bad things about GMOs. They ruin the natural organism's intrinsic values. Cry me a river. Alright, I say a prayer before I eat hamburgers. I eat halal food. I eat kosher sometimes. See, I'm not insensitive. Labeling. See, there's not mandatory in some countries. Guess what? We don't need labels. Alright. What the world needs less of is less labels. Labels are bad. Alright, I'm not going to label you. Don't label me. And let's not label GMOs because they're not harmful. All the scientists say they're not harmful. Look! Alright, next article source. High food prices may cut opposition. Look at this. Whatever. I didn't even read this. Oh, I did skim it, but it's not even useful. Look, you only have to use at least 3. Moving on. Source F. Remember how the UK scientists said GMOs are safe? Look! This, one of the top scientists. Oh, here we go. ethicist Dr. Lucy Carter from Australia. 3.5 years examining GMOs. Guess what? The benefits outweigh the risks. And the opponents say they're unnatural and they're potentially harmful. There's that word again, blah, 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 but the risks are very low. Case closed. All these risk assessments show there's no reason for alarm, and she says that opponents tend to inflate the risks while proponents at times overstate the benefits. So, both violations cancel each other out. GMOs are safe. Source G. Oh, this is a travesty right here. Southern African governments are not sure what to do. Oh, we don't know. Our people are starving, but GMOs are potentially bad. Guess what? If people are starving, feed them the damn GMOs. I've been eating them. I'm fine. I think. Nah, I cut to this and look at this subtitle. Zambians are not guinea pigs. Ooh, we're not guinea pigs. You can't experiment on us. Would you rather be a guinea pig or a slaughtered pig? I'd rather be a guinea pig. They're a lot cuter. Now, start outlining your essay. Hot green tea, you know what it stands for over here. And this is going to be your body. Look, 4 paragraphs. Because if I'm going to say that GMOs are good, I need to say GMOs are good. Another paragraph, GMOs are good. And then address those who say that GMOs are bad and say they're wrong. And then address those who say that GMOs are probably bad, we don't know, and say that they're wrong because GMOs are proven to be good. And in conclusion, this sucker's done, which stands for thesis, summary, or do believe something. Now, let me go back to this. You can't start with the intro because you don't know how you're going to start unless you know exactly what you're talking about, unless you're really smart. But I'm not, so I'm going to start with the body. Body number 1, GMOs are good. There's no safety risk. Get some quotes, explain it, and then go back to the main point saying there's no safety risk. Body number 2, say that they're not only safe, but they make food safer and they increase the food supply. So get a quote here about how they make food safer and explain it. Get a quote here about how they increase the food supply and explain it, and then go back to the main point that there's no safety risk. Now, you still have to address the counterclaim, which is that some people think GMOs shouldn't be used. Well, people in Zambia are starving, yet there's a debate going on. And then just kill him and say that those who think GMOs are wrong are wrong. And then give another quote that shows that GMOs are safe. It doesn't have to be from the same article. It shouldn't be from the same article. But remember, make sure you at least have 3 of 7 documents. And then just go back. Well, I'm going to get dramatic when I end it over here and say that the arguments against GMOs for starving Africans are irresponsible. There's no evidence that says they're harmful. And people who are debating the issue would rather let people die than use GMOs. It's probably because they're either stupid or racist. Body number 4. Some people think GMOs should be labeled. They're wrong too, because an Australian scientist, the GMOs are labeled in Australia, and she thinks that they shouldn't even be labeled. So don't even label them in the US, alright? Because they're safe. The last thing this country needs is more problems. Jesus, we already have Trump as president. And the verdict is out. If the WHO says, the World Health Organization says that GMOs are safe, then damn it, GMOs are safe. Now I can start it off. I'm going to go back to talking about the poor Africans and how there's a debate going on, and some say they're harmful, some say they're not, but the main point is that, what's the question again? Oh yeah, what role should they play? Prominent role, major role. Keep using them. Alright? Now, when I get to the end, after I get through the whole body, and you're tired, just remember, this sucker's done. Thesis, GMOs are safe. Summarize, studies by reputable scientists say they're safe. Nobody was killed by a GMO. And then do something. Tell them U.S. needs to turn their attention towards more pressing issues, like saving lives in Africa and expanding on the use of GMOs. I'll tell you why this was easy for me. Look, I read like 4 articles on GMOs. I read another article, the Wall Street Journal article, that said GMOs are safe. Chipotle went without GMOs for a while, and yeah, more people got sick, so they went back to GMOs. I actually studied this for fun. I do buy organic milk because I do believe in organic milk. And I'm an English and tutor, and I write essays all the time. MrWritingTutor.com. Remember, I do Skype, and repetition is the mother of skill. I write essays all the time, and so it's easy for me. And if writing essays is not easy for you, then just keep writing essays like me, and you'll be a great writer too. Deuces! Yeah.